I love cycling. It's part of my life. I'd much rather ride a bike to a meeting than get the tube or a taxi. I bought the laser light because I saw its design. It was very clear to me that if my bike was now 5-6 meters long and much more visible in the dark, it was going to be a great benefit. She must have seen my laser light because there's no way known she would have seen me. I certainly didn't see her. And I heard her accelerate and then hit the brakes immediately. And she missed my knee by about 6 inches. And I was still moving pretty quickly. I wouldn't have been able to stop. And without that laser light, she just would not have seen me. Not possible. People buy expensive locks to protect their bike. So why not buy a light that can save you from an accident and prevent the bike being damaged, let alone you being damaged? And the laser is just such a benefit to my safety. It's not just the novelty value, it's the fact that it's so bright that they can't help but see it.
For me, cycling is my transport above all else, and it's very important to me. I'd been hit by a car in 2009 that had ignored a give way sign and hadn't seen me. And I was looking for another option to kind of boost my visibility on the roads. The idea of projecting a bike onto the road is a good idea from a psychological point of view, you know. And from my point of view, I think it's almost like a representation of me, sort of out there for people to see. I know it sounds odd, but I almost find it comforting seeing the kind of green projection out there.
I was a bit worried that the laser was going to be quite gimmicky to start off with, and I thought that that possibly wasn't going to be the feature I was going to most use. But actually, I found that really useful. You're cycling along and you've got the green laser projected ahead in front of you, and you're sort of just carrying on, just doing your normal commute, and then something very suddenly happens that surprises you, and the reason a car stopped in full flow right in front of you is because they saw the laser light. When you get that shock of actually this worked, this just saved my life, somebody saw that light before they hit me, then you really, really do appreciate the product that you're using. And from my experience of just having to throw away lights that just don't do their job, the main thing is it's got to be waterproof. The Blaze light is very waterproof. I haven't had any problems at all with water.
The laser was really sorting out a problem which no other light was doing or is doing, which is highlighting the blind spot, is making drivers and pedestrians alert about your presence before you get there. But every time that happens, you know that that driver is now educated to start looking for that spot. So that reason was one of my favourite things about the Blaze. In terms of taking it on and off, so easy compared to twisting, flipping, anything. It's just straight off, which is really good. The amount that I spent on the Blaze way gives back its value in just peace of mind and safety, on top of being just a really beautiful thing.
My name's James, I work in highway safety. I spent 13 years as a sergeant in the London Metropolitan Police. One of the main causation factors for cyclists becoming involved in collisions comes down to the fact that one party hasn't seen the other. What Blaze Laser Light is doing is giving more information to other road users around you. That whole cycle of sharing information between road user groups actually contributes to enhancing road user safety in general.
I'm a black taxi driver for 24 years working in London. I'm a keen triathlete, so I feel like I've seen from both sides, cyclists and driving in London constantly, to have a judge on what's safe and what isn't safe cycling. If you've got good lights and you're respectful on the road, I believe other people are respectful to you. And try and Blaze Laser Light, it was so bright, it was incredible, you know. And then coupled with the laser, you do feel safe using it. And that is the thing, if I'm buying a light, I want to be able to see, and I want other people to see me as well.